We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we record today, the Turrbal and Yuggera people.
We pay our respects to elders past and present. Aboriginal land always was, always will be. Sovereignty was never ceded. Hello, my name is Geena.
Hello, my name is Amy.
And we are
As Good As It Gets. Hello. Welcome to another episode of As Good As It Gets. I'm one of your hosts, I'm Amy, and sitting across from me, her eyebrows always look so good.
Thank you.
Her name is?
I'm Geena.
You are Geena.
That's right. How's it going?
The face you make anytime you say, how's it going? Like your eyes just stare into a void. How's it going? But really, how is it going, Geena? How was your last week or so?
It's been fun. It's been very hot. I'm very burnt out and exhausted.
Yep.
But like Christmas season, am I right, fellas? Hey,
are we all merry?
I went home to Cairns recently,
You
as
did.
I said. Amy, did I tell you I yelled at a man when I was there?
Oh.
In the street.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Did I tell
Tell
you
me
this?
more. Now that you're saying it, I'm like, maybe you told me like this, like the overarching one sentence, this happened, but I don't know details.
So basically, I went home to Cairns for my sister's 30th. Happy birthday, my sister. And we went out drinking on a Saturday night, and there was a man there who was, in quotation marks, a friend of my sister's. And this was the first time he was meeting any of her friends and any of her family. This man, we'll try not to get into it, but didn't socialize with anyone all night. Like, I didn't know who he was, so I went up and I was like, oh, hey, my name's Geena. I'm Emma's sister. And he like gave me a very limp handshake and didn't look at me in the eye and didn't tell me his name. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we went from one venue to the next, and at the second venue, he sat by himself.
What?
Yeah. So my sister would have to go over there and be like, what are you doing over here? You should come sit with us. This man is in his 30s.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this like a 15-year-old? Like,
No.
What?
No. And like he would abandon his half-drunk beer to follow my sister to the bar to get another beer just so she wasn't alone and couldn't talk to any other men.
What?
Yeah. Anyway, so that was annoying in itself. And then we went from one venue to the next, and my sister was out in front of me and he was with her, and I was like, I'll have none of that. So I went up, started talking to my sister, and my sister said something along the lines of, you can take the girl out of Cairns, but you can't take the Cairns out of the girl, to me. And I jokingly replied, what are you talking about? I'm bloody sophisticated now. And he went off at me, and he was like, Brisbane's a fucking hole. You don't talk to me unless you've lived in blah, blah, blah. I've lived in every city in Australia, and Brisbane's the fucking worst one. First of all, I was clearly joking. Second of all, wasn't like, Brisbane's a good place to live, was literally just having a go with my sister, wasn't looking or talking to him in the slightest, and he really full on attacked me in front of her, and that was the first words he said to me all night.
What did you do? What did your sister do?
Well, because my sister had told everyone to be nice to him, I was kind of like playing it chill, but I had a go at him in like, why are you wearing a cap at night, mate? Haha. Like, just not really having a go, but just kind of pushing the boundaries back, being like, what are you doing here? Anyway, it escalated to the point that my sister-in-law was there as well. We got to this other venue, and he'd done some pretty shitty things to my sister, my sister-in-law, and me at that point. And he'd already told my sister-in-law to fuck off.
What?
And then he turned to me and said something along the same lines. And at this point, my sister-in-law said, no, don't speak to us that way, blah, blah, blah. And he said to my sister-in-law, who the fuck do you think you are? And I went off, Amy. I went feral. Like, you know how you have a go at me because sometimes I'm a bit too country? This was like that on steroids. I went, she's her fucking sister-in-law and I'm her fucking sister. And I said something else. And we were outside this club and the security came over. Like, that's how loud and obnoxious I was.
I fully support that, though. This guy sounds like an absolute tosser.
Yeah.
Like, why was he there? Why was he invited?
Bro, I really don't know, but I felt great.
Yeah, get it. Get it. Clap that.
I don't know if there is one.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. So although that wasn't a great situation, I felt great afterwards.
Yeah.
I've never felt so liberated in my life. I should start yelling at men more.
I think you should.
Yeah. Anyway, that was great. Amy, what about you? Have you yelled at any men lately?
Oh, no.
Oh, you know what, Amy? Boo.
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 Unfortunately not, Geena. I've just been trying to not die in this heat wave.
Bro.
Oh my God.
Oh my Jesus loving God.
Today felt the worst.
Yes.
For me.
Yes.
And I just hated it.
You know what I'm thankful for every day?
Aircon,
Yes.
which I don't have.
What do you mean? In your house?
Yeah.
That's why your rent is so cheap, Amy. You need to get aircon in your house.
Here's the thing. There is an aircon there and it doesn't work.
Oh,
It's
my
real
God.
old. Because I remember when we moved in, I was like, oh, great, aircon, blah, blah, blah. Went to use it. Like, it pushes out warm air.
Oh my God, that's the same as my old place. It killed me, Amy.
I'm like, what do you mean? What is, like,
Have you
who is
talked
this
to the
serving?
landlord? Have you talked to your real
Geena.
estate?
Oh my God, don't get me, Geena. Don't get me started on my real estate. I swear to God, I will kill a man.
You know what? This is what I like to hear, Amy.
You know what? I was hoping for that. Oh my gosh. There's so much to unpack. So I don't think I can tell a full story of my real estate without going into detail.
Of course.
But the main
But you will do it anyway?
And I will. The main issue is that they tried to charge my roommate and I a $700 invoice for a maintenance issue, which goes to the owner, and have only now started to listen to us when I quoted and screenshotted details from the RTA website telling them why they were wrong.
But a maintenance issue is not your fault if you didn't cause it.
No. It's a gas system. And so the gas ran out. I didn't do that.
Not your fault.
The gas thing, according to the plumber who came and checked it out, is also illegally installed because it's in our garage that has zero ventilation.
The landlord's special.
But that's our fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So I do look forward to taking my gas system with me when we move house because I would obviously own it.
Nice. Nice, Amy. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
But anyway, Geena, whatever.
Yes. We're feeling good, feeling fresh.
I'm feeling a lot better than I did a couple days ago because now that my real estate is listening to me, I feel less like the world is against me.
Suicidal, homicidal.
Yeah.
So true.
But Geena,
Yeah.
what are we going to talk about today?
I'll tell you, Amy.
Okay.
We're going to talk about our new month's resolutions and how well they've gone. And then, of course, it's everybody's favourite segment. And I mean everybody as in you and I.
Correct.
Yes.
We're the only ones who listen.
Don't be stupid. My good friend from my work who's trying to learn English.
Oh, yes, and my cheer
Carlos.
friend and my old work friend, yes.
Yes.
All five of us.
Big dick energy.
Energy.
Oh, big dick energy.
energy.
Fuck. Oh, well, anyway, that's what we're going to talk about. So,
Okay.
Amy, without further ado, new month's resolutions. Can you remind the listeners what yours was and how it's been going?
Yes, I will remind the listeners, Geena.
Yeah.
Yep, in the month of November, I was to read a single book.
Oh, yes. And when we talked last, you said that you had read a play.
Yes.
That you'd already read before. And I said, I don't know if that counts.
And I stand by, it's a book. But Geena,
Yeah.
ask me how many books I've read since.
Amy,
Mm-hmm.
how many books have you read since?
0.
Amy, I didn't want to say that I suspected this. Amy, what the fuck? Respectfully, love you so much. What the fuck?
I'm so busy.
You're just so busy.
I'm just
Amy.
so in demand, you know?
Yeah, yeah. How was your Pilates class today?
It was really good. Thanks for asking.
So that's amazing. That's so good.
So I succeeded, feeling on top of the world.
Yeah. Yeah, great.
But Geena, you can't give me shit because how did you go with your resolution?
Okay, let's come back. All right. My resolution was to run at least once a week or failing that, try and exercise. Can I just say, last week we did discuss that I had an injury.
Self-inflicted.
On accident. By accident? On accident?
You don't know. You can't remember.
But anyway, I would like to say I haven't improved my situation, but also I will defend myself in saying my mental health really couldn't cope if I started to exercise. Now, I hear you saying, Geena, what the fuck?
Weren't we just saying weeks ago, go on your hot girl mental health walk?
Yes. That exercising does help. That's so true. However, I walk every day for work. Therefore, walking was never really an option for me. So it had to be another form of exercise.
Yes.
And yes, mental health. Exercise is meant to be good for your mental health. However, when you struggle with eating disorders, exercise will not help you. It will hinder you. So I really probably shouldn't have pushed myself this month to exercise more. I think I was rolling the dice.
Okay.
And I lost.
And the dice just kept rolling.
And it kept rolling out the door. Fell down like me.
Yeah, great.
So this month, new month's resolutions. Amy, we're not going to do them.
We're not going to do that. we need a break for December, guys.
This is so true. We will come back in the new year fresh-faced with new ideas, less mentally ill, perhaps.
Perhaps, Geena, may I challenge you?
No.
Okay.
What?
We come back in the new year. We set our new month's resolution.
Okay.
We also set a New Year's resolution.
For the entire year?
The entire year.
But why?
I don't know, January.
For something for the full year?
It doesn't have to be like a, you know how the dance classes, like that was a very active, like, okay, we've got to do it within the month.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like you have to do this every month. Maybe it's just like an overarching, like, I want to
blah this year.
Yeah. I want to work on going to the gym and getting to 20 kilos. I don't know what people do at the gym. Like something that might have to be worked on rather than it's just a one and done type of thing.
You know what, Amy? I can't think of anything worse, so I'll do it.
Yeah.
Just for you, you little shit. You know I hate this segment. You know I do.
Geena, we both hate it. I think we're just masochists at this point.
Well, we already knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't judge us on that. We're taking a break. We're both very tired. We've earned it. Yep, anyway.
All right. Well, moving on to everyone's favourite segment.
What is it?
BDE.
Big dick energy.
Big dick energy.
Amy, would you like to kick us off?
I would. And just a little reminder for the listeners. If this is your first episode, welcome. Happy that you're here. Big dick energy. It's a what do we say, Geena? It's a state of mind. It's a state of being. Okay.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. You don't need to have a peen to have big dick energy.
And we're walking embodiments of big dick energy.
Oh, it's true. Geena's got so much big dick energy. But
I'm swinging dick energy.
To be honest, I haven't seen if Geena has a peen or a vag.
You know what, Amy? I don't know what you had down there, but I'm sure it's big.
Thank you. So in conclusion, anyone can have big dick energy. And yes, Geena, I would like to kick us off.
Yay!
The first one I have for you. Mm-hmm. They will only have their TV volume on an even number or multiple of 5.
You know what? Immediately I know that you do this. Am I right?
Yeah. Obviously.
Okay. Small dick energy.
Shut up. Your face. Are you kidding? What do you mean?
Amy, listen to yourself.
Imagine having your TV volume on an odd number.
Listen to
Are
yourself.
you disturbed?
Listen to yourself.
What is wrong with you?
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I hear myself and I back myself. Go, Amy.
Why? What's wrong with having it on an even number? Maybe that's the perfect volume for your ears.
Never. No, it's not. Are you kidding? Zane's shaking his head.
And you know what? Zane is a queer man.
You're right. He's wrong. No, I don't know how. Like, okay, picture this.
Yes.
You're watching TV.
Yep.
It's on volume 20. It's a little too low.
Yeah.
You put it up to 23, and you're like, "Hey, that feels okay." And you're gonna leave it at 23 instead of just notching it up to 24.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I just use my energy for more important things in life,
You're very mentally ill.
like dick and fun.
And tell me, Geena, how much of that have you had in the last year?
I've had a lot of fun. Okay, Amy.
Yeah.
They buy you a promise ring.
What is the promise?
What do you mean?
Well, what is the promise?
A promise, but the promise rings in general are that I will marry you one day, but we're not engaged.
Small dick energy.
Quite fucking right. Quite fucking right. Can I tell you a little story? So at work, there's a lovely man. Let's call him Harry. Harry has had a girlfriend. I think he told me 3 years.
Yep.
Right? And she's been talking about, you better put a ring on this finger. And so he is going to buy her a promise ring.
Shut up.
He's 25 or 6.
A promise ring?
Yeah. And I said, do you want to marry this girl? And he said, yeah, but not right now. I'm like,
An engagement doesn't mean you get married tomorrow.
no, I just said, just have a long engagement. And he's
Yeah.
like, nah. So and I said, so what's your budget on this promise ring? And he said like $600. But then I said to him, if you're going to get engaged in the next couple of years, you're going to have to buy an engagement ring again. He's like, oh, no. I'm like, oh, sir, yes. And also, if my partner was like, I want to get engaged, like, yes, I put a ring on this finger. And they bought me a promise ring. I open up the fucking box and they're like, this isn't an engagement ring. This is a promise ring.
This is an engagement ring. And then also it has like a little heart or something. Like,
No.
what do you mean?
I would be ropeable.
Nah.
That would be a big argument. So
Yeah, absolutely. That you'd break up. See ya.
that's small dick energy.
Small dick energy indeed.
No offense to Harry, but I gave him my advice. I said, don't do it. And he's going to do it. So.
I mean offense to Harry. You're an idiot.
All right, Amy, give me another one.
Okay, next one.
Mm-hmm.
They always carry knitting needles on them.
Why? No, but I need context. Why? Are
That's
they
all.
knitters?
I don't know.
They always carry but why?
I don't know.
I need more information. This isn't enough.
Think about what you can do with knitting needles, Geena.
You know what? To me, I'm also picturing men,
Yeah.
not just women or non-binary folk.
Yes.
I think, no, that's weird. As small dick energy.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Is this about someone I know?
No.
Oh.
I just thought it was absurd, and so I put it out there.
You know what? Disgusting. Okay, Amy.
Yes.
This is mostly for men.
Okay.
They wear Speedos.
When they go swimming or just in public?
When they go swimming, instead of like board shorts or whatever, they opt for the Speedo. Now, I don't know if it's called Speedo in other countries, but we're talking budgie smugglers. We're talking, that's even more Australian.
Yeah, like undies. Like under. We're just saying different Australian lingo.
Yeah.
I don't know what they would be called.
I don't know either, but look it up if you don't know what it is.
I feel like your answer is small dick energy, and I'm trying to see if I agree. It depends on the person, and I don't mean physically. I mean just who they are. Oh.
Definitive answer.
I'm going to say small dick energy.
I think it's big dick energy.
So you think Tony Abbott has a big dick?
Oh, no.
Because I was
Have
thinking...
you seen him in Speedos?
I was thinking big dick, and then I had that image and changed my mind.
I would like to change my answer. Look, in general, big dick energy, Tony Abbott.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because come on, a lad wearing a Speedo, doesn't matter what he's packing, that's big dick energy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. With a few exceptions of like, bleh.
Yes.
I agree.
In general, BDE.
Okay. This one I feel I've done something similar to before, but I kept it on there. So
Yeah,
here you go. They ask permission before they kiss you for the first time.
That's interesting, isn't it? That's very interesting. Because sometimes, if it's done well and you're into them, you're like, yes, please, sir, ma'am, them. But if you don't, if you're not into it, well, like if you're on the fence and they go, can I kiss you? Sometimes it can give you the ick.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say big dick energy.
I would also say big dick energy.
Nice. Wow, we agree. That's crazy.
Take me back to Sam Frost's season of The Bachelorette.
Take me back to the sweet times
of the night. Everything
is gonna be alright on The Bachelor.
Oh, nice.
Baby on The Bachelor.
The
Sorry,
first time that Sam Frost and Sasha kissed.
Oh my God.
And he said something to the effect of, like, I really want to kiss you right now, or something like that, because it was in a group setting. It wasn't a one-on-one. And Sam was like, I think you should. And I was like, oh. I was like, oh my God, that's so hot.
hot.
Yeah.
Yum. Yeah, no, okay. Big dick energy. I agree.
Geena, over to you.
No.
Okay.
No, okay. In their shower for like to wash their body.
Yep.
They only have a bar of soap.
No. Small dick energy. Get out of my house.
Quite right. Quite right. So another story. I'm rehearsing for a play at the moment, and yes. I went straight from work to my friend's place where we're rehearsing. And I said, "Do you mind if I have a shower?" He's like, "Yeah, absolutely. Use my shower." He in the shower had a bar of soap.
What?
A bar of soap. This man is 27 years old, and I told him that is not on. I said, if there's a woman...
That is not on.
I told him that if he had a woman caller and she had a shower, she would not be coming back. You need to make your living spaces women friendly.
Yes. I know who this is too, and I'm appalled, can I just say? Can I say, Geena? In this country, not on.
Not on. I was like, I got in the shower and I looked around, I was like, no. No. And he didn't agree. And he was trying to defend it. I said,
Shut up.
Quite right. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I had to say it.
Absolutely. No, I'm back on that, Geena.
Amy, give me another one.
All right, another one. You're going to like this one, Geena.
Oh, I hope so.
Okay. Picture this. Okay.
Yeah.
You're in the kitchen. Stay with me.
Okay. All right. Yep.
You're cooking up a meal.
Yeah.
For you and your beau, right?
Oh, okay. It's harder to picture. I'm getting there. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. But they come in and they smell what's cooking and they go, hey, good looking. What's cooking?
Big dick energy.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
What is it for you?
Yeah, it's big dick energy.
Now, here's the thing with me. I'm cringe, but I'm free.
I could just imagine, like, someone's like, hey, good looking, what's cooking over here? And you'd be
blush. Immediately I blush and I giggle.
Oh, yeah, your pants just fall.
Yeah. Okay, but that's if I'm into them. If I'm not into them, I'm like...
I assume you're into them if you're cooking them dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, that's so fair. I don't let men into my house, so
No.
that's
It's
so
a
fair.
safe. That's a safe place.
Now, Amy,
Geena, please.
with their computer, they have a light up keyboard.
Okay. Question:
Okay.
Is this a desktop, like at their home?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a laptop situation. It's like they have a desk at home and their keyboard, it just happens to light up.
What color?
It's multiple colors.
Small dick energy.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it is. I'm sorry to all my gamer friends, but you need to stop it. Have
Yeah.
you gotten laid this year? That's right.
That's the sound of all the women running in the opposite direction. You can barely hear them because they're getting further and further away. Yeah. At my old work, they got gamer keyboards and they had the rainbow like lights around them, and they were such like clunky keys.
Yeah,
I was
they're
like,
very clacky.
what is going on?
I don't know. Not for me.
Geena, I've got two more. What have
Okay.
you got?
I can mix and match.
Okay,
baby.
stunning. All right, this one. They think star signs can accurately depict elements of your personality.
Big dick energy.
Correct.
That's right. The second a man,
Leo and Gemini in the house.
the second a man, I start talking about astrology and a man starts to agree with me.
Or they just don't
Holy
shut it
shit.
down.
Can men stop being boring?
Oh, truly.
Honestly, do they not like to have fun?
Do you not want to believe in something?
It's like, fuck, you were the kid in fucking primary school who just went about fucking the classroom going, Santa isn't real. That's who you are, you bloody loser.
Yeah.
Now, along those lines, Amy, they don't like pop music.
Are they very vocal about it? They're like, ew, pop music? Or it's just not something they listen to?
No, they're very vocal. They just, they don't like any type of pop music.
Well, shut up because they're wrong. Small dick energy.
Okay, here's the thing. I agree. But here's the thing. You don't like any pop music? What was that? Oh, so you must hate ABBA, AC/DC, fucking Fleetwood Mac, or you hate them all? You hate them all, do you? You small dick fucking wanker. And people will be like, AC/DC, but that's rock. But they're popular, aren't they? They're very popular.
They're very popular.
Oh, okay. Oh, you hate all pop music? Oh, but you like that one Lizzo song? No, get fucked. Unless you're listening to Triple M, which also plays popular rock music, or you're fucking just listening to classical or fucking Triple J, whatever the fuck. Get out of my life. I hate it, Amy. I hate it.
I don't know when it became a personality trait to outwardly hate a specific genre.
Yes.
But it's like, oh my God, like pop music, I could never.
No.
You like Taylor Swift? Oh my gosh, like get taste.
Fuck off.
It's like, is your hobby genuinely hating, like actively putting negative energy towards something? Because that's embarrassing.
Also, it gives me the same vibe as like film bros that go, ugh, fucking can't stand Legally Blonde, but Scarface though. Like, shut up. At least I can laugh at fucking Legally Blonde and I learnt something from it. What did I learn from Scarface? Don't do cocaine? Fuck me.
I already knew that. All right, Geena, last one I have.
Uh-huh.
They use pickup lines genuinely.
Like in real life, over the apps?
In real life. And let's differentiate this from the, hey, good looking, what's good? Because that's like cute, endearing. We're imagining that you're in a couple, okay? This person, they spot you across the room.
Yeah.
They
Where
walk
am
on
I?
You're at the club.
Okay.
You're at the
As
club.
I usually am.
Most weekends, yes.
Yes.
They're walking on over and they're like, oh my gosh, like, are you hurt? And you're like, what?
No.
And they're like, well, did it hurt when you fell? And you're like, what do you mean? And you're like, and they're like, from heaven. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because you're an angel, baby. Like,
yeah. No. Look, okay, in general,
and they're not being ironic. They're genuinely like, this is going to land.
First of all, they're delusional. Second of all, go see a therapist. Third of all, small dick energy.
That's right, yes.
Yeah. Now, there are some cases where, like, there's so many of those old pickup lines that are old and not actually very good, but I've seen some good ones on TikTok that I really want to use.
Yeah, okay.
Like this one. I love this one.
Okay.
You go over to someone you you go over to
I think
someone.
I know what you're going to say, but please keep going.
You go over to someone you find attractive. You're like, oh, my friend over there finds you really attractive. And they look over and you just run into the direction that you pointed and you wave at them.
Yes.
Amazing.
Funny. That's so funny.
I
Yeah.
think that would get me.
Oh, I would be like,
Hot. That's
Yeah.
big dick energy.
yeah, good one.
But it needs to be original
That's right. It needs
and
to like
witty, charismatic.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Big time.
Now, Amy, how to... Oh, yes. When it's raining, they put the majority of the umbrella over you.
Oh. I'm going to cry. That's the biggest dick energy of all.
Schlong. Such a big dick.
So big. Oh my God.
I'll have to explain to Carlos what a schlong is.
I thought you were going to say what an umbrella is. Maybe. And Carlos, questions are welcome.
The line's always open.
Yeah.
And that is a great one. But can I ask you one more?
Please.
Now, they can't drink OJ if it has pulp. I think this could go either way.
I know exactly which way this is going to go. It's big dick energy. Because that's what I do. And you should have known that, Geena. You should have known that.
You know what? If I thought about it for 2 seconds, of course you, Amy, with your filtered
sucks.
water
Pulp?
and your
Oh,
even...
Fuck pulp. Are you kidding? Put that on a shirt. I hate pulp. If I wanted to eat an orange, I'd eat a bloody orange. If I want juice, I want it liquid down my throat. That's a weird sentence.
Put that on a shirt. All right. Well, I think it's small dick energy, but
That's
you know
fine.
what?
You're wrong, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay that one of us is always wrong
That's right.
and the other is redhead.
Are you colorblind, Geena?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
Amy, it's been a long week,
Hasn't it?
hasn't it? Jesus Christ. But you need to tell me, what got you good, baby?
Well, Geena, what
Yeah.
got me good?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to tell you that for those who don't know, I do cheerleading.
Oh,
I've been doing it for 2 years.
has it been 2 years?
Yeah.
That's a whole toddler.
Oh, yuck.
Ready for
and
kids, I hear.
I can't wait. Very cocky. And I'm not sure if I'm doing it next year because of the financial commitment. However, last night I did have tryouts and for next year, and this will go out in a week or whatever. So it wasn't actually last night when you're listening. And I did really well. I was really proud of myself.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I ended up getting put with a group when we were doing stunting that all of them were a higher level than me. And so I was like,
Oh.
but I was like doing everything. I
That's
could like do
really
it. And I was
cool.
like, hence why I have this bruise forming because at one point a flyer fell on me and I caught her. But her shoe caught me.
That's big dick energy.
Thanks.
A fly fell and I just caught her.
I just caught her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that got me good. I was like, oh my gosh. It was nice to be reminded that I am actually like, I think I'm good at it.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'll make my decision harder if I end up,
Not choosing.
to do it if I get put in a team hire,
Yeah.
which I will find out probably on the weekend.
That's very exciting though.
What got you good this week?
Amy, I'll tell you. So last week I did tell you that I quit my job.
Yes.
And that was such a huge relief of mine until people started finding out.
Oh.
Because I realized, I did not know this, that people like me. You know what I mean? Like you get along at work, but you don't. I think sometimes I'm like, oh, people just put up with me or we're just colleagues or whatever.
Yeah.
But most of the people who have found out and I've told have been genuinely sad and upset, which makes it even harder to leave. But one of the big bosses, he found out that I put in my resignation, and he has offered me something, a different role, which I am considering.
Yeah, okay.
Which is also making my decision harder. But like, there's this one man that I work with. He works in maintenance, and he's a very nice man. Like, I wouldn't have talked to him in any other situation except for many months ago. He doesn't live near me, but he drives on the same road as I need to catch the bus on. And one day he saw me waiting for the bus, and he like picked me up and took me to work. And so every now and again he sees me waiting for the bus and he picks me up and takes me to work, which is just so sweet. And that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
And I told him I was leaving. He's like, nah, you're not. I was like, I am. He's like, nah. I'm like, but I am. He's like, nah, it's okay. If you just ask for more money, they'll give it to you. I'm like, that's not, there's so many reasons.
You're like,
that's not, anyway. But he keeps finding different ways to like ask me to stay. And he's like, well, you know, you could do this instead. I want to preface this by saying he's 46 and married. So it's not like.
He's not like, oh my God, the love of my life is about to leave.
Yeah. He's just, we just have a genuine, just nice friendship.
Oh.
And like today we were having a coffee together, having a chat. And I was like, oh, I better go now, you know. And I was like, oh, you know, that's blah, 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 2 days before I leave. He's like, but you're not actually leaving. I'm like, I really am, sir.
But you may not be.
At this point, it looks like I'm leaving. But,
Okay.
you know. And that got me good, that people actually like me, and I do have genuine friends, and it's going to be sad to leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's almost that thing of like, too little too late, huh?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it be nice if we appreciated people while we have them? You know what I mean?
Don't be stupid. I mean,
shut up.
If you could just.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Remember your place. No!
Well, anyway, I'm going to go, everyone, because I am a woman and I'm not cooking or cleaning, so I better get back to it.
Sorry, it's because I went home to Cairns.
It's true. And Geena, we'll try to forgive you for that.
Hey, Amy, look, it's been lovely to see you. And I can't wait to see you next week.
For our last episode
of the year. Ho, ho, hoes.
You are.
That's right. I've been through so much chocolate this year. Amy, I'll speak to you next week.
All right, Geena.
And we have been
as good as it gets.